And today I'm back to another episode of The Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Now let's get into the video.
Midnight each day.
I'll skip these as I can. So I've got more to talk about. So I've got Nathan, Mariana, Eileen, Claire, Bryce, Anna, Jaya, Professor Warwick. I probably said the name wrong, but okay. So I'll start with Nathan again. The arrest report says Claire killed David. I've underlined some things to ask her about. I wonder if Bryce buried David. What happened with Ben? Ask the patients about the paper spike. Too much to do today. Okay. What else can you tell me about Dekker?
I've told you all I know about Dr. Dekker. He started out good, then turned a bit crazy towards the end. When you start giving people more problems as a therapist, that's a bit crazy.
Yeah, definitely sounds it. What problems did Dekker
Started
give?
out with depression. Now it seems to repeat days. Even if you don't believe the repeat days, then I clearly have extra mental health problems that he's given me.
Okay. Why was Dekker crazy?
I think they possibly curse other people, a bit like he cursed me. Sometimes you could see he was bursting to tell me about it, but he couldn't. He was ecstatic power.
That very much sounds it. Did Dekker curse you?
Curse, or remembered. I totally forget. It's going to sound crazy. Dr. Dekker said I would never be able to move forward until I came to terms with my grief. So from this point on, I started to relive the same day over and over again until I made something of it.
Okay.
I believed him.
Why did you believe Dekker?
I didn't want to believe him. I remember I said, you can't just say things and they happen. He laughed and laughed. I think he was going mad.
Sounds it.
He said he'd give me a demonstration.
What kind? What demonstration?
He held his hand outstretched and told me to look at the flame. There was no flame. And then there was. He was holding a flame in his hand that had come out of nowhere.
Oh.
And he tried to hypnotise me to make me forget it.
That's weird, but okay, remember the flame even though he hypnotised you?
I didn't forget seeing the flame. He wanted me to forget it, to forget it all, but I didn't. Whatever reason, he couldn't undo what he'd done. I was scared. I pretended like the hypnosis worked.
Okay, so that's odd. Dekker was using hypnosis while he's scared.
I was scared what Dr. Dekker would do to me if he found out I still knew. So I had to play along. Keep coming to the sessions. Pretend I hadn't seen what he'd done. It was awful, because I was suffering through the same days over and over again. I couldn't talk to him about it, because he'd know.
Okay. How are you today?
I burned the photos of Hannah. It didn't work. I suppose because the loss was superficial. The next thing I burned was the rocking chair. That worked. I've been getting rid of her stuff ever since. There was a day when I attacked the Salvation Army bin, but I gave in.
Okay. What happened with the Salvation Army
I
bin?
accidentally put Hannah's diary into the Salvation Army donation bin. There were like huge post boxes with a circular tray that makes sure things spill to the bottom. I tried to get in to get it back, but I gave up.
Okay. Did you read the diary?
I read the last few weeks of Hannah's diary a while ago. I must have accidentally dropped in some clothes to the Salvation Army bin. It's funny because I wasn't going to read it. She said she'd fallen out of love with me. That she was going to break off the engagement.
Oh.
That she didn't love me anymore. I regretted it.
Okay. What do you regret?
I regretted that I mourned for Hannah so long. I regret the grief. I regret all the days I slept through because of it. Had I known she didn't love me anymore, things would have been different.
Very much
I'm
sounds
a bit
it.
angry now. If I had that day over again, I'd just still pull out in front of the driver.
Okay. Do you know anything? Do you know about the paper spike?
I didn't notice Dr. Dekker had a paper spike. I haven't really seen more than a foot in front of me since Hannah died.
Okay. Shall we talk about Hannah?
Maybe not talk about Hannah anymore. And thanks for the dating advice, by the way.
Did you follow my dating advice?
You told me not to look for anyone else until I was ready. So I didn't. I've just been sitting at home, reading Hannah's diary, stewing. Ordered a pizza. Nice girl delivered it.
And have you two become a thing then? Why did Dekker want you to forget?
He'd become bored of me. So I got much of my insight from calls or messages he'd take during our sessions. I think because he'd hypnotised me, he didn't want to play with me anymore. So I got basic therapist.
Okay. What's a basic
He
therapist?
told me lots of people get depression. To become more active, to see more people. And although he wouldn't always be there to listen, Jaya would be.
Okay. Do you know Jaya well?
Jaya was a great listener. Much better than Dr. Dekker. I think she would have made a great psychiatrist. Do you know he tried to fire her?
Yes, I heard about that. Dr. Dekker fired her.
He fired her.
Yeah, I know
Jaya told me
about that.
about it. You should ask her.
Did you kill Dr. Dekker so you wouldn't have to suffer through days anymore?
I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I wanted to be as far away from him as possible. I don't know who did.
I have a hunch it might have been Jaya or one of the patients. Tell me about the
It
girl.
took a week of days to get that pizza girl to smile. And you know what did it? A tip, as much as the pizza cost. So money does make you happy.
I'm going to ask about the... I'm going to look at these or ask about crime report summary. The victim was located in the office, seated on the chair behind the desk, soaked in blood, with an obvious chest wound. Possible murder weapons. Paper spike desk accessory, 150mm long, producing from the approximate region of the victim's heart. Estimated from the liver temperature measurements to be between 8:30 and 10:30. 14th of the 2nd, 17. Note that the victim's body was reportedly discovered at about 10:20 on the 14th of the 2nd, 2017. Or since this could be set in America, it could be the... Oh no, I was thinking of it wrong. Because they do the months first, then the day was here in the UK we do days then month. So it wouldn't make sense being the 14th month. It'd have to be the 14th day. So ignore me there. Dekker's got no first name. It's just Dr. Dekker. Why has he got no first name? Okay, that's weird. Claire's arrest report. Okay. At 20:40 hours on Tuesday, 8th November, myself and PC 9725 Holt responded to a call received from a neighbour of the Bower House, Western Park Avenue, concerning a report to disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked on the front door, but there was no reply. We examined the rear of the property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. We entered the property through this door, and I announced myself by shouting police, but did not hear any response. We searched the premises. Upon entering the dining room, I saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man didn't appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls and furniture. I noticed what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At this point I asked the woman to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the woman while I checked the man for signs of life, but found none. I asked the woman her name, and she identified herself as Claire Castleford. I asked her if she knew the dead man. She said it was her husband, David Castleford. I asked her what happened. She said she had killed him. Following the search by PC Holt, she revealed no other persons present at the house. I said to Castleford at 20:52 hours, "You're under arrest for suspicion of murder." I then cautioned her and placed her in the back of the police car for transportation to Western to the police station basically. Jay's termination letter. Dear Jay, I regret to inform you that your service is not out. It's just adding to the ones I've gotten then. And then...
No.
Oh, I won't even get ready to ask a question then. Nathan says Jay was fired, yeah. That's all the questions I've already asked. When did he accidentally read Hannah's diary? I can ask that. When did you read Hannah's diary?
A few weeks ago. It's still sinking in. Supposedly living a lie is just the norm nowadays.
Okay. I'll ask the question about the pizza girl, see if that'll happen. The pizza girl.
It took a week of days to get that.
So it's just giving us the information we already know. How did Dr. Dekker want him to make something of himself? Make something of his repeat days. Okay. I can try that, asking how did Dr. Dekker want him to make something of repeat days? How did Dr. Dekker want you to make something of your repeat days?
Like I said, it takes something like a tragic event to move my day forward. I do more and more bizarre things to try and get things moving. It's a curse, like I said.
Okay. What bizarre things has he tried? Okay. What bizarre things have you tried?
I intentionally cut myself. publicly humiliate myself, I steal things, I hurt people around me, just enough to get another day to start.
Okay.
I ran out of people around me pretty quickly.
Okay. Does he really believe money makes you happy? I can ask that. Do you really believe money makes you happy?
If I cared about money that much, I wouldn't be working at a supermarket. I'm just trying to care about something at the moment.
Oh, okay, so that's everything for Nathan for now. Talk to Mariana. Do you know anything about the paper spike?
Dr. Dekker used to put my checks on that thing. I guess someone thought they weren't getting value for money.
Okay. You mentioned checks.
I actually don't have a lot of money. Sometimes a therapy check will bounce, but Dr. Dekker would be okay with it. Oh, my checks are fine though, don't worry.
Okay. Do you have money problems?
I'm not broke. Men buy me drinks at bars though. Sometimes I'll get away with not paying at restaurants. Isn't that how it is for everybody?
No, and I thought you said you didn't drink. Do you often go to bars and restaurants?
I mainly like drive-thrus. I don't like crowds, and I don't get difficult staying in the same place for too long. I guess I'm a fidget.
Definitely anxiety. You dislike crowds, but you visit nightclubs.
Crowds at nightclubs and bars are different. The lights are dim. You can swing around without attracting too much attention.
Okay, if that's how you see it then. I slink.
Sometimes I'll kiss a guy in a club, and then he just follows me.
Oh.
Wherever I go. It's creepy. I don't want everyone seeing that.
Okay. So it sounds like you've got stalker issues as well. Where do people follow you?
They follow me. Wherever I go. Anywhere. Where do you think they follow me, Doctor?
What happens after people follow you? Before you mentioned something beautiful. What happens after people follow you?
It depends where they follow me. If they follow me home, they bang on the door for an hour or so, then leave. Other places, they just disappear. I don't see them again.
What do you mean they disappear?
You don't just disappear in thin air. I think they return to the place I found them. But I've not run into the same person twice.
Okay. Before you mentioned something beautiful.
You've got a good memory, Doctor. Let's talk dreams. Sometimes I'll dream about a light. Deep in the ocean somewhere. I head towards it, because it's warm and glowing, like a beacon. And when I'm at the bottom, it's the most beautiful thing. Like a welcoming sun. I come home.
Hopefully not mixing up the light for something
then I
like
wake up.
Atlantis. What beacon? Or why
It's so
beacon?
beautiful. Calls me. It's like I'm in a trance. What's the dream mean, Doctor?
It could mean a whole lot of things. Maybe the dream is symbolic. Maybe the dream is made up. Maybe the dream means you're searching for something. It sounds maybe like it's searching for something.
I guess. I hate being in the same place for too long. Maybe I'm always searching for paradise or something.
Maybe, or maybe something like something or someone. How are you today?
I'm okay. Thanks for asking. It's rent day, and I always feel a little blue on rent day.
Okay. What's rent day?
Rent day is the day I pay rent to my landlady.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that. Have you had any more blackouts?
I've had no blackouts, and I haven't been to the beach since our last session. But I think I will today. Do you want to come with me to the beach?
If it's offering, then probably yeah, I'd say. Maybe someone should come with you to the beach.
Doctor, I think you're getting a little anxious. If you ever wanted to visit the beach, you can just turn up. It's not mine.
Okay. You're okay with men buying drinks? Do people follow you home? Tell me about Dekker.
It's just good manners to accept when someone offers to buy you a drink. I'm a very good-natured girl.
But then they could have bought it and they could have spiked it. Why good
Don't you
natured?
think I'm sweet, Doctor?
So yeah, not. If someone offers spy one, it's probably not the best thing to do all the time. Yes, you're sweet.
I think you're falling for me, Doctor. Don't let that get in the way of helping me.
Do people ever follow you home?
Yes. They follow me home. They're silent. It's like a trance.
Do they follow you to bed? That sounds. It's getting darker, the text.
There was one guy. A real gym body. I let him into the bedroom, but nothing I did would stop him just staring at me. It was creepy.
Mm-hmm.
I got him to follow me outside, and then I just shut the door.
Tell me about Dekker.
Still talking about him? And I thought you were just interested in me, Doctor.
Listen, did Dekker visit you at home?
Dr. Dekker suggested home visits. I think he was probably checking up on his investment. You're not thinking of doing home visits, are you, Doctor?
Thinking of him? No. Home visits don't seem very professional.
That's good. I'm not sure I can afford any more of your time.
That was not how I meant it, but okay. Mariana's dream could mean many things. A metaphor for her current issue, searching for something, or maybe she's making it up. Mariana wants me to guess where people follow her, what happens after they follow her, and then the rest is all what I've already had. So her kisses make people follow her around. So could she be almost like a siren? Okay, I can ask about that. Why do your kisses make people follow you?
I'm not a siren. It's just how some guys are. I tried it with a woman too. She followed me. If a lot of people are watching, then
okay.
this doesn't work.
So I said something like, oh, she could be a sign, but she denies it, and she's basically tested the theory out, and as she said, it worked, but not in her favour, pretty much. So yeah, anything else I need to ask? Why is it creepy? Why would you think it's creepy? I'm a bit annoyed that I've got to ask this question because it's pretty self-explanatory, but why is it creepy?
I don't want people to follow me. I'm not trying to get them to do anything.
So yeah, she's not trying to get them to do anything, or somehow she's doing something subconsciously, which is getting them to subconsciously do something which may not be the best thing or something. Right, so looking at the ones I need to add on to more information from. Why do people follow you? I already asked that. Oh, I need to add on more on that. Today, rent day, I asked extra on that, didn't I? Home visits. It sounds like she's quite antisocial. I can ask if she's antisocial.
I can be outgoing. It just depends on what mood you catch me in.
So that's her response. If she's antisocial, yeah, I didn't realise I clicked submit question before I was about to ask it. So yeah, that was her. She's not added on to that. Anything else in here? Not much really. Honestly, out of all these people I'm going to have to talk to, I'm least looking forward to Professor Warwick, if that's how you call him, or pronounce his name, etc. But yeah. Why doesn't it work if people are watching? I can ask that. I have a pretty decent idea for why it doesn't work, but that doesn't necessarily mean it is. Why doesn't it work if people are watching?
If I kiss somebody and a lot of people are watching, they don't follow me. If I kiss somebody and a lot of people are watching, they don't follow me. Too embarrassed, I guess.
Well, how would that make someone embarrassed? That's a completely different question now. Landlady. I know what a landlady is, but why do I have to just ask what one about her landlady? Okay then, let's just get this question over and done with and ask what or who her landlady is. What landlady?
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
Yes, that's kind of what I figured was the answer to that. So yeah. And Eileen was constantly called by one of her co-workers the Angel of Death because she apparently has the most people die in her shifts, and also got accused of stealing because they gave her items before she passed that they wanted her to have. But that's really just the patients, what the patients would want over not her trying to take the items. Do the people following remain silent? Okay. That seems pretty obvious, seems like the answer's in the question, but very well, I'll ask it anyway. Do the people following remain silent?
I don't talk to them, they don't talk to me.
Like I said, it felt very self-explanatory, the question. Do they follow her to the shops? Oh, I didn't think about asking. That's a good question, but weird. Do they follow you to the shops?
No, not shopping.
Oh, I think she meant as her not shopping at the toilet, because probably by that point they've disappeared, etc. Because it only happens in nightclubs. So yeah. That's pretty much what I'm guessing. Why did she mention Siren? Well, I mentioned it before she mentioned it. But yeah. Why did you mention Siren?
Interesting that you should say that. Dr. Dekker said the same thing.
Okay.
And he's dead now.
Oh,
Siren.
yeah,
Maybe.
I picked up on that.
Do you think I could really be one?
Honestly, I hope not, but she could potentially be one as well. She said just passing through. Okay. Just passing through.
You'll have to ask me something else.
So that didn't register then. Yep. You said you were passing through?
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm... Right, so...
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
So yeah, this is the last question. I just question rent day. So it's something around the rent and the landlady.
Rent day is the day I pay rent. I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
Okay. I'll question your own place, see if that'll spark it. The note or clue which it is I need. Your own place.
Nope. Nothing.
Did that answer it? You don't own your own place, hopefully that'll spark it.
You're not getting it.
What investment was Dr. Dekker checking up on? Okay. What investment was Dr. Dekker checking up on?
Aren't we all your investments, Doctor? All the time, all the energy you've invested in us? Seeing how we're doing, making sure we're growing correctly?
Yeah, that very much makes sense. I get what you're on about by that. So... what does she mean by growing correctly? Okay. Growing correctly?
He called it aversion therapy. Whenever I felt the urge to go to the sea, he would do something unpleasant.
Okay, what do you mean by unpleasant? I'll question that. Unpleasant.
I don't know what you call it, but it was unpleasant for me.
Hopefully it's not what I'm thinking. Because I hope it is not that. I've got the passing through one again, so I'll question that. Passing through.
I don't know.
So you don't know if you're passing through or not. Are you passing through? See if that'll question
I
it.
really don't know.
You said passing through. Hopefully that triggers it.
I don't know anything about.
You don't know anything about that, okay? She said she's just passing through. Well, yes, I heard that, but it's like...
I pay my rent to a landlady. I don't own my own place. I'm just passing through.
I'll try and ask something that gets that question. You don't own a place?
Try again?
What do you want me to say to get this last question answered? Own place? It's just gonna say the same note thing, isn't it, for a clue? So...
I pay my rent to a landlady.
Why do people seem like they're in a trance? Oh, I didn't realise there were more I had to ask about. Why do people seem like they are in a trance?
They're in some kind of trance, like zombies. But I don't know what they want.
What they want? What they want?
You're not getting it.
Okay, so question that. Does she know Dr. Dekker was stabbed through the heart? Oh. I can ask if she knows. Dr. Dekker was stabbed through the heart. Did you know?
Why would you tell me that? I like watching you squirm, don't you, Doctor?
No. But that's not what I was asking. Do I like watching her squirm? No, I don't. Since you asked me do I like watching her squirm, I'd say no, I don't like watching you squirm. See if that gives that a response of anything.
I don't know.
Of course. Just say no, see what that does.
I don't know.
Thought so, something like that would happen. Right. And that'll be the end of this video then, guys. Like and comment if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. And let's see if we can get 100 likes. And this is the Zombie Dracula signing off. Bye.